Mr. Hawk in the world of toys. Boxing, toy museums, reviews and reviews. Mr. Hawk in the world of toys. Unboxing, toy museums, reviews and reviews. Mr. Hawk in the world of toys.
Welcome everybody to the show. In a special episode of my show. If you love 80s cartoon, if you love you know that there is an awesome toy company that brings our nostalgia memories and everything that we like. And the name of this company is Ramen Toy. So guys, please welcome my guest tonight. His name is Ace, and he's for Ramen Toys. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't go away. It's an awesome episode to see the awesome new toys from Ramen Toys, including the Marshall, my favorite. So guys, please welcome to Ace. Ace, welcome back to my show.
Hey, Mr. Allen, thank you for having me back. Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas also, because we have here also the Christmas tree. As you can see, there is the snow. And so we are ready for the Christmas, the holidays moment. And you know, in the holidays, we remember a lot of toys, our childhood with the action figure. And I think because of that, Ramen Toys is perfect because you touch a lot of our memories with this new product. Also to create a better version for some stuff also with license, but it's not accurate like yours. For example, like you did for the Master of the Verse with the man ad was super cool. So let's jump in the discussion with this beautiful line, 80s commanders. Tell me something about it. And I think that they are available, the pre-order on ramentoy.com, but tell me more.
Yeah, Mr. Allen. So we started this journey with the 80s Commanders in 2021. And that version was kind of like our own interpretation with, a more muted and realistic look. And then, the fans obviously wanted something more animation accurate. So in 2022, we came up with the tree pack where, we recolored them to make them more vibrant. And then this year, we are, presenting them in this retro packaging because as of the antagonist cyborg, the land drone, we had, repackaged them in such a way. And then what better way than to, reintroduce the original tree with some improvements, of course, to the collectors who just got notice of this line and missed out on the first and second run. So this essentially is for the fans who missed out, and then those who are still collecting and wanted something maybe to display in the box. And this is it, the 80s Commanders in the retro packaging.
And I like also that they comes with a lot of accessories, by the way. I saw that. So
Yeah,
there's a
thank
lot
you.
of stuff. Super cool. So let's share other pictures of them before to move to the next topic, because there is some images. Actually, you can see these images in the Ramen Toy Facebook page. So guys, don't forget to follow the Ramen Toys page to stay tuned for the upcoming news, because they did a lot of stuff for this line and many others. As you can see, you got a lot of accessories, super accurate, Don't miss that. Don't sleep on. The pre-order is live now, no, on the your website. That's right.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, one of the naval commanders is sold out because what
Okay.
happened? Partly our fault because we listed the naval commander way back a few months ago, but we could not have the bandwidth to list the Air Force commander and the armor commander. So naval commander and Apache commander was up for sale for some time, and then people actually bought into it. The production numbers for both, or rather all four, well, all three, right, is the same, with exception of the Apache Commander. That's an even lesser production run. So, as people bought the Naval Commander, and then when we listed the Air Force and the Armor Commander, obviously, that Naval was sold out before Air Force and Armor in that sense. So, the production numbers are the same, but it's just a matter of fact that the naval commander was put up for pre-order for a longer time, and then those numbers were already minus off the inventory. So by the time the Air Force and armor commander was listed, I guess a couple of weeks or a month ago, I forgot. Uh, you know, as people start buying all three, the naval commander's inventory was almost zero, and then it's sold out just a few days ago. Yeah, so
That
sorry about that.
sounds good. It sounds
Yeah.
good, my friend, because that means the people loves what you do. No, it's sold out. That means the people love Ramen Toy projects.
And also because it's a limited, a very small run. That's why it's sold out so fast. Yeah.
Okay, but sold out. Yes, it's a small round, but it means that works. So I think that you got a good connection for the people that like they have this memory of this beautiful line, uh, like you did also for another project, the Machina project that you did also for the Gall wing. Let's take a
Yep.
look. Tell me
Yeah.
something about it.
So yeah, again, we did the Machina line, and the Red Gull Wing was the second of our Machina line, but that sort of leapfrog the first release, which was the Great White. And since the release of the Red Gull Wing, there has been people who are saying that I missed out. I would like another run, but of course we don't do another run, right? We are at present we do not do reruns. We do not do reissues. So what we did was that we thought about how we can make some changes to the actual product, put out a second run that is different from the first, and then it preserves the value of the first, and yet it gives the people a second chance to get what they missed on the first. So hence, the Gull Wing was conceived. We made some changes, right, to the color of the interior, made it tan instead of black, and then instead of the temple print that is permanent on the toy, we provided stickers. So although stickers may sound like a downgrade from actual temple print, but now it gives you the versatility of either you want to display it just bare red, if you want to display it with that one option of stickers or the other option of stickers. So it gives you the opportunity to have a choice. At the same time, we included some aspects of chrome to the wingtips.
Great.
Um, yeah, so the packaging is different, everything is different. It's the same but different, right? So yeah, that's the gull wing.
And so also I like the idea of the stickers because give you the opportunity to choose different way to display the car, but also it's something to remind on us also the old days, no, when you got the stickers. So also the feelings of that is a new an upgraded version, but also to give you also the feelings of the past. It's good that this mashup between past and present in your project, I think.
Hmm.
So let's see. Let's move for another. There's other things that you saw on your page. Something that is called the gateway, the gateway to Mount Jura.
Okay.
So tell me something about it because another cool project that only Ramen Toy can do that. I think.
Right. So so this project is kind of on hiatus at the moment because again, we wanted to do the same thing as we did with the ramen racer, but for this one we had some connections with the licensing agent for Universal. So instead of throwing out another product that is not officially licensed, we thought about licensing it. Okay. So obviously, this is from the Filt Mattel crowd fund of the gate. And although we're not duplicating exactly what Mattel did, as you can see, we're not providing the car, the figures, the dinosaur. We're just providing the gate. And again, we saw the opportunity that was presented. Mattel tried to do a massive gate for your display of Jurassic Park. Unfortunately, that didn't fund, and of course, that was much more lower in numbers in terms of the people who backed it versus the Engine of Vengeance, right? So this was much more of a risk because unlike the Engine of Vengeance that had 5,000 backers, and we sort of sold the Ramen Racer almost to 2,000. This one itself had like 2,000 backers. So if we got a fraction of that, maybe 500, that is going to be very difficult to make the production. Hence, we thought about licensing it officially. And with that, then there's a chance of getting into all the channels like BBTS, Entertainment Earth. But as always, and as I've mentioned before, there are difficulties to a license. And at the moment, we have presented our proposal to Universal, and it's a case of we're waiting for them to respond. So
Oh,
whoever is
finger
watching
crossed.
this live stream and asking about I get all the questions. I get questions all the time on Instagram, Facebook about when or what's happening to this project, and my answer is the same. We're waiting for the licensor to reply us. So that again, this is the problem I'm facing when I am trying to license. Right, it's a case of don't call us, we'll call you from the licensor perspective.
Yeah.
So, you want things licensed, we try to go license and we're waiting. Just like how I try to license the V figures. Same thing, they said wait, just wait. So are we gonna wait or
So
are we gonna
finger
make it our
crossed,
own?
man. Finger crossed that you got this opportunity to release this awesome project, because I think that many people that love this world, this Jurassic world, can love a lot of this project because it's super cool. But tell me something about, speaking of dinosaurs, something like that. Tell me something about this project.
So again, we wanted to provide for the Motu community, and Battle Bones is definitely something that is missing so far. And we try to do something that is across both lines. You can do it for classics, you can do it for um, the new issues of the Motu. um, so sorry, classics and origins. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we try to license it. We brought it to PowerCon to show people to see what they felt about it, right? Whether was it like, oh, this is rubbish, I don't want this at all, or oh, this is good. When are you going to do it? So we did that, and again, we are waiting for communications. But in this case, we are let down by the person that contacted us and said that, hey, I got the inroads to Mattel. And we said, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to be showing it at PowerCon. So whatever that you're going to get me the inroads to Mattel to license it, I'm telling you that I'm going to bring it to PowerCon to display. And the guy said, okay. So obviously, after displaying at PowerCon, we received the cease and desist from Mattel to stop doing the Battle Bones, to stop doing the He-Man and Skeletor sculpts, to stop doing the Master of the Verse heads, to stop doing the most powerful stand in the universe. So it's just ridiculous. But yeah, we'll push on. I'm gonna sort of forgo this contact that came to us to try to get the Mattel license, because as of many months already, he has stopped communicating with me, which is a big
Ah,
letdown because the person spoke so much about how he helped different another company get the license for something else. And it is from this example that I gave my trust, but obviously my trust was betrayed. Let's not talk too much about that. We're gonna try to get the license ourselves, and of course, if we don't get the license, then most likely you will see what we call the figure that is called Seasman and DC Store would be what we're going to be putting out for the community, as well as Back to the Bone. Yeah.
Okay. So let's move to another concept. This concept that I think was also um, show with a power con, so the aces of aviation.
Mhm.
English sometimes is weird, sounds weird. So
Yeah, no worries. Aces of Aviation, no worries. Yeah.
aviation, okay. Aces of aviation. Now I think it sounds right. Tell me something about this project.
Yeah. So this project is because I love aircrafts and fighter jets and fighter pilots. So the idea was to make something that would complement what the collectors are collecting right now. So what's hot right now, from what I'm seeing, is the GI Joe classified line of military characters, but they are missing a fighter pilot, right? And even whatever pilots that they have done, I think it just doesn't look to me like the kind of pilots that I would present to you guys. So this is my offering to the community with fighter pilots that sort of replicate real world pilots in terms of the G suit. Those G suits are typical for naval fighter pilots of the late 70s and early 80s. And they don the HGU 33 helmets, the one that you can just slide up and down the visor. So I made those uh, features available on this 112 skill. You can actually slide down the visor, slide it up. You can actually put on the oxygen mask, put it off to one side, on the other side, like exactly how the pilots would do it. And then what I love about this is to be able to print and replicate those designs that that the pilots actually put onto their helmets, right? Like the Jolly Rogers, you got a crossbones and a skull. Like the wolf pack, you got the wolf pack emblem on the side. So things like that, along with all the patches that is so uniquely visible, right, for these fighter pilot squadrons. So you will get to apply those as stickers yourself, right? So you can actually mix and match, pick and choose what you want to do. And these are obviously the Ace of Aviation, and we're starting off with those three characters. And the offer for the special giveaway hit has ended. So I'm just very, very excited and can't wait to deliver Ace of Aviation to the community. You guys can get it in hand, open it up, and then check out that giveaway hit and helmet. Put it on, take some pictures, share it with all your social media, and then we will see how good the Aces of Aviation is, or otherwise.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Speaking of another awesome project, tell me more something about the CAG set.
Yep. The CAG set is canopy and guns, and obviously I'm a big Batman fan. And when I saw the McFarlane offering of the Batmobile, I was first of all I was just what stuck out to me was the canopy shape. I have no idea what went on. There is no Batmobile that has that shape at all, and I'm not sure what was the approval process at Warner Brothers that approved that canopy shape. So it really makes you think what is going on in the licensing world. When we try to make something good and license it, they say no. And when people are able to license it and they make it like that, they say yes. So I really have no idea what's going on, but I will do my part. So what I did was I mean, it's not rocket science, right? Anybody can do it. I think there's tons of people who already customize their Batmobile with the right canopy shape. You can check YouTube. There's many people, right, collectors, fans, who have remedied their Batmobile, but that goes through a lot of painstaking effort of
Yeah, yeah.
cutting
By
and
themselves.
sanding and all these things, which is not something that the average collector can do. So I am
Yeah.
providing for the average collector.
To do
So
a
I have
customization, you need some skills that not
yes.
everybody has. No?
So
For
I've
example,
tooled.
just for fun, I still work in process for a huge castle diorama, and I did recently this
Nice.
fireplace. So I did also the dry
You have
brush, the
skills,
wash.
right? Yeah. So you have skills, but most people don't. So I've actually tooled this canopy and gun set. It's as simple as that. We're tooling right now. In fact, I'll just go grab the test shot. So this is the test shot of the canopy, right?
Great.
So yeah, so yeah, it's all done. It's gonna get into production really soon, and that's the CAC set. Yeah.
Cool, cool. But now let's talk about my favorite item from Ramen Toy. I'm talking about the Marshall. No, I'm a big fan of Brave Stars. So I'm
Okay,
very
great.
happy that you do the Marshall because it's really accurate from the show. Uh, you find a way to do something that nobody can do so far without the license, but with the Marshall, you recognize the character. So, what is the update for the production for the Marshall?
Well, I've already showed some test shots of the Marshall, and obviously the first test shot is not anywhere near to what we want it to be. So we are revising it to a second test shot. So once that's done, I'm going to send off um, the test shot to an artist who will help me to make the packaging artwork for the Marshall. So yeah, it's going to happen, I guess, in February, right? Right now, we are really busy with producing what you showed earlier, right? The 80s Commander. In fact, they're already packing it into the carton. The Gall wing with the stickers to be applied is going to be next in the production assembly line. That's why I said I got to get off to the factory real soon. And the ramen racer is being injected as we speak. And we want to make sure that it's assembled and good to go before the factory breaks for Chinese New Year in February, and we can only come back after Chinese New Year, which is the end of February, and then start working on the revision of this test shot. And once it's done, I sort of anticipate maybe in March or before March, right? I'll be getting the revised test shot out to this artist before March, and hopefully before Chinese New Year, and then he can work on posing it, get some pictures or whatever he does, and then sort of illustrate the figure nicely. You will know. I'll reveal who the artist is, obviously, because he's going to have his credit on the packaging. And yeah, I'm looking for that. And speaking of the Marshall, right, the 30 that I initially said we would have available for December to pre-order, that will be now postponed because we have actually inserted the work of the mask during this time after PowerCon, and the mask development has sort of pushed 30 into the future a little bit, and also because we're working on revising the hairpiece so that it allows him to look up. So instead of having any articulation on the hairpiece, we decided we will just make a separate hairpiece so that you can interchange the hairpieces when he is looking forward. There's that hairpiece that's there. When we pose him to try to look upwards, then we need to have a different hairpiece because obviously the hair is in the way, and that's just physics. Yeah.
I'm very happy that you continues the project of Marshall with another character 330. I'm very happy for that. No, so I hope one day to see also some bad guy in the line.
Yeah, we will definitely be pushing on. Not to worry about that.
Because the people love that. I think that you got a right spot in this world of fan of Marshall Bravestar. I saw that also you did also the Ramen Racer. I don't have the pictures now. I don't know
No
why.
worries. Yeah.
Tell me something about the Ramen Racer because another successful project from Ramen Toy.
Yeah, so Ramen Racer was conceived back last year, right? Last year Halloween, not this Halloween, last year's Halloween, so 2022. And with the failed HasLab Engine of Vengeance, I saw a gap, a void that I felt collectors want. So I've developed this car, and we actually went through another revision after the first draft, which was why the project was also delayed a little bit until the point of time where in this year, in April, I started the pre-sales. So the pre-sales of the early bird went on for a month from April until May. And then once we got the orders in, we started our work to tool and produce. So as we are now in December, which if my calculations are correct, it's like 5 months, wrong, 7 months into after May. So 7 months was the time that we used to tool, retool, adjust everything. And then I brought the first test shot to PowerCon in August. And after that, again, we had to retool because there's so many parts, right?
Yeah,
When something has so many parts, when one part moves, the other part is affected. So there's time taken for the ramen racers tooling to actually get to the point where it's good enough for production. So we had reached something like that, and then I sent off that sample to Articulate Ninja, who actually made a great video just 2 days ago, 3 days ago, yeah, and it's on his channel right now. It's being viewed, I think 6,000 views already,
great.
and from that piece, we have still improved it, and right now I was about to get to the factory to actually show, or rather, I'm not show, but still document some injection footage of how the project is being injected, and hold on, got a call. Yeah, so I am going to actually document the process of the ramen racer being injected certain parts, and then put it into a small video, and then show you guys how it's going to be made. Hopefully, it gets out right. So yeah, the ramen racer is developing nicely, and we really are pushing forward to a just-in-time delivery. Before Chinese New Year. So we have
Great,
about a
great.
month
So
left to finish the project. Yeah.
before to continue, how many minutes do you still have for the show? Because I remember the
Yeah, I mean, I'll spare a few more minutes. I just need to, just let me know what you need.
you need you have other 10 minutes before to the
Yeah,
end.
10 minutes is fine. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see also some question in the chat because there's a question
Yes.
from the Adamant says, what is the update for the pre-order from Doc Terror?
I believe, it's going to be up for pre-order in June, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, in June.
Okay. Another question by a solid fan of the channel, Rod Big John. I would like to know if Ace will pick up some of the steam created by the Cobra mothership that failed to found. There are a lot of 4 inches fans that disagree with the Super 7 vehicle selection and price. So do you have
No, I
some?
mentioned in another chat that I will not touch the Cobra mothership even with a 10-foot pole. So yeah.
Okay. By the way, I was a support of that project. To me, it was really cool, the mothership project.
Okay, that's great.
So let's see other. But you have another random question because sometimes I like to explore also the persona behind the work, or no. So what is now we are in Christmas time, no? About
Mhm.
toys, what is your memories in your childhood around Christmas? If you put something of these vibes also in your work.
Memories of childhood of Christmas. I guess the most fondest memory is me going to the bookshop in Singapore right? We have a bookshop. It's called MPH. It's no longer available. I think it's Malaysian publishing house. So I love to go to the bookshop during Christmas time. They got lots of books. I like to look at books regarding aircrafts, regarding stuff like that. So yeah,
So you
yeah.
are a good reader, I think.
Well, just pictorials. I'm not so much reading the text, but more visual. I'm a visual, sort of a visual person. Yeah.
Okay, because in real life I'm a writer. So actually in 2024 will be published my trilogy of novel. Actually, the first one is my novel number six. So in these days, I split myself in my work as a YouTuber and as a writer. But there
Just
is
give
other,
me 1 second. I need to get this. Hold on.
yeah,
It's my delivery. Hold on.
no problem. I play a piano during the moment. So as we return in a few moments, guys, I play the piano for you. Let me know what is your favorite Christmas song before the Ace returns in the show.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Ace is back.
Delivery. Yeah,
Welcome back.
yeah. Sorry about that.
So there is a question in the chat by Jean-François Paré. Maybe it's French or from Canada, I believe. If I order it through an a collectible Canada store, does my orders count towards the 108
No.
1080?
When we talk about towards 2000 is direct sales from Ramen Toy's website. So the count is only for the direct sales from a website. Yep. But we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting to 2000. I think I'm positive. I'm optimistic that we can get to 2000 by end of the year. Yeah.
Okay, another question by Olu. Will you consider selling the translucent motor and tires if we don't make 2K units sold?
Um. Well, we won't sell it. We won't sell it. Let's just say keep the faith, and you'll be surprised.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see other question in the chat. This one is as my same question, but I think the answer is possible yes. But let's see from Hayes, from the Martian line, when we see the concept of prototype for Texax.
I think we're still some way down the road, so not so fast. But like I said, we are definitely committed to develop it with our artist Luke Wickford. So yeah,
So we be more because I think that the response from the Martian is really good. I think, and
yeah, it's
also
pretty
for
good. Yeah,
so it's also for the 3.0. I think that is really cool. So speaking of Christmas times again, you live in China. I'm correct.
yes, yes.
So what is the tradition there from China? You have the similar tradition like US or in Italy, or is different the way to celebrate the holidays?
Well, first of all, the Chinese do not celebrate Christmas, so
Okay.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day is not holidays in China, but of
Okay.
course, they would incorporate the commercial version of Christmas, and hence, shopping malls, they will have decorations for Christmas. So supermarkets, they will probably sell some Christmas goodies and snacks, but it's just because of the commercial version of Christmas, right? not it's definitely not celebrated in
So
China,
you
but back home in
so
Singapore,
that
we celebrate Christmas. Yeah.
okay. But you live in China now, yes,
Yes.
not
Yes.
in. Okay.
Yeah.
So just to because interesting to see also, obviously the Christmas is a huge commercial for everybody to do something in general. No,
Mm-hmm.
so interesting to see also the different tradition and how people react of that. There is uh, we can expect some surprise from Ramen Toy in 2024.
Um. Well, the calendar is already planned until June, and
Okay,
we unless we have any other changes, the plan is to go to Joe Fest in Georgia in June of 2024. So I guess the surprise would be that we will be there and we will show off some stuff, maybe some exclusives. And yeah, we hope to have a great 2024 with, of course, delivering what we promised in 2023. Things like the Ace of Aviation, the Marshall, the Great White, and then developing more of what we promised with the Machina line, and hopefully landing some licenses that we can announce and push on from there.
great. There is also some comments for you from Necro Boogie 99. The Marshall, loving all the toys you're making. Ace, can't wait to see what you'll make next year. So there is a good connection. I think you got a good way to find a connection with collector and something the collector missed today. I like that. And Marshall, in my opinion, is the perfect example because right now it was something that was a little bit forgotten from the toy maker, no, but not for the fan, no, because it's a big fan base on them. I'm
Mhm.
one of them. So I like that you touch also that, and also you touch something that like the Ramen Racer, where you are. I think you find a good void when you can put your ideas because I think it's a good way to give something to the fan, no, that they miss because whatever reason, no, you know what I mean. So I like that. I'm apologize to everybody, guys, that we start a little bit later because I tell you, see, I'm a writer. In this day, I work in a book, and when you work in a book, you forget the time, you forget the real life, you forget everything. So
Right.
I was one that the show was scheduled 9 p.m., but it was 8 p.m. So the reason why the show looks like a little bit short today is my fault, guys. But don't worry because
Yep.
as
Yep.
we return for another show in time.
Okay.
So let's do a song for you in the end for the
Thank
outro.
you.
Thank you, Ace, to be in the show and for your awesome project and your passion for your project and toys. So, guys, please go right now in the social media of Ramen Toys and follow Ramen Toy to be ready for the next reveal because 2024 will be full of surprise from Ramen Toy. So, Race, thank you again. And before to say goodbye, everybody, take a look at this funny video for you.
Thanks for watching, my friends. And please smash that button, my friends. Please smash and subscribe. Help this channel to go to 100k subscribers, my friends. This is my dream. Please give me your love, guys. But also, guys, like, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends, guys. But also, my friends, consider become a patron to choose the next content of the channel. And also, my friends, become a member to be my guest in my show. That's right. And now you can see this video, or maybe this other video, or maybe another interview, reviews, unboxing, stop motion, tutorial, and more for you guys. So thanks for watching, thank you so much, and subscribe, my friends, and so long, everybody, so long, my friends.